Thank you so much for stopping in. This is another transparent oracle from one of you viewers. This question comes from Living in the Moment. Hi, Teresa. Um, I the question is, how is the energy around the Dominican Republic? I'm going to put the cards up on the screen, and I'm just going to read to you what the message is. It's kind of long, and then I'll make a few comments about what I thought the cards, as I start piling the cards up on top of each other. Okay. How is the energy around the Dominican Republic? The first card that came up is the number 26. The land holds diverse energy of survival, sustenance, and celebration. Responsible and festive. So it's responsible and it's festive. So it seems like it's a happy place. When I looked at the card, it's an otter, and the otter is running around the edges. Very playful, very free, very flowing. The next card, there is a maze of mysteries stemming from ancient wisdom and into current time of spiritual enlightenment. There is a maze of mysteries stemming from ancient wisdom and into current time spiritual enlightenment. That's a pretty spectacular place to be. The energy of the Dominican Republic is ancient roots that needs to be recognized and considered and conserved. Recognized and conserved. And when I look at the card, the symbol, it looks like a maze. It looks like a maze, but it also comes up and then gets into kind of the maze. Really neat. The next card, that was card 69. The next card says, a bottle of ancient land rulership energy versus modern governing of the land. Okay, so the previous card said there is a maze of mysteries stemming from ancient wisdom and into current time spiritual enlightenment. The energy of the Dominican Republic is ancient roots that needs to be recognized and conserved. There is, then the number 77 card, a bottle of ancient land rulership energy versus modern governing of the land. Conflict comes from the ancient caretakers of the land wanting the current living, the people that are currently living on the land, who appreciate to honor the land better. And when I put those cards, when the cards are stacked on top of each other, the maze is contained in the circling of the happiness, but it's also blocking the tree. It's also blocking the trunk of the tree that leads to the maze. Overall, the blue static that comes out of the third eye is, I think, what represents that they want that it's a spiritual enlightening place that's contained, but it wants to be recognized. The next card is the number 20 card, and the transmission I received is, the passion of the conflict comes from the souls of humanity, the careless attitude of the humanity when the ancients know the energy of the land they protect. The ancients know the power the land holds that can be used for enchantment, not destruction. And the symbol, where the fire is, it's just kind of a fiery swirl. It's not swirling, but it looks like it. It appears to be contained, and it seems to be moving, but it's a very passionate looking energy. The next card is the number 20, a most beautiful habitation. Your ancient land wisdom must be honored, respected, not taken for granted. That's the 21 card. So then it's a floral. It's a garland that surrounds it, and that's beauty. That's really beautiful. But as the cards get stacked up, it still looks organized. It doesn't look chaotic, which is really neat, I think, because as the cards stack up, they stack up, and it still looks organized. It doesn't look chaotic, and I think that's really good. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of peacefulness in it. It's not that negative energy. And then this is, I'm not sure. Then I said the otter secures the perimeter with a reminder to stay joyful, stay responsible. The next part is intermittent with the crown and the oversoul chakra prominence. This is the information I'm getting. So the otter secures the perimeter, intermittent with the crown and oversoul chakra prominence. That's really neat. Maintaining the balance of ancient knowledge and spiritual growth. Yeah. The vortex maintains the flow of strength, passion, wisdom, and determination. The ancient mothers and fathers are asking you of the Dominican Republic to recognize and honor them, not in shrine, but in spirit. A shrine gives you a reminder to respect your soul spirit and the soul of your earth realm lands. And then I made a note here while I was doing the cards, I lay them out and then I start pulling them. What I saw a stack of rocks and then a stack of shells, a soil and flowers. So if you're going to do any kind of shrine, any kind of remembrance of the ancient people of that land, they were showing me a stack of rocks, a simple stack of rocks. Even if they pile on top of each other, a stack of shells, just remembering and maybe combine them all, and then some soil and some flowers. They showed me that kind of natural imaging. So rocks on soil and sand. And then the other thing I saw was a bowl of seawater. There's a bowl with seawater in it, and local rocks, flowers sticking out from it. So if it says do not do it in a shrine, don't honor them in a shrine form. But if you want to, just as a nice reminder for yourself in the Dominican Republic, use the local seashells, use local sand, use local flowers and rocks, and make a shrine out of them. But do it because you are honoring the ancients of that land, not for any other reason, just to show them that you do appreciate the land, that you are protected, and that you are in a very protected place. Do it for that reason. Thank them for that and honor them that way, but not in a shrine type behavior, where you're bowing or anything. Just show them that you appreciate them. Really interesting. I never really know what to expect when I start receiving transmissions, but I really like these cards. And they are giving us some really nice information. So, living in the moment. Thank you so much for sending me the question. I'm sorry it took so long, but I do appreciate getting the question. And please stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.